What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Click that subscribe button down below. Go ahead and thumbs up this video, and while you're down there, click the notification bell. That way you will get notified whenever I drop new content. Okay. So today, honey, we are going to be discussing one of my favorite TV shows that is out right now, Euphoria, the one that everybody's talking about. Okay, so we're in season 2. I know I'm late. I've just been enjoying the show, and I never really thought about reviewing it until now, and it's like, holy crap, like the finale is next week. So I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and review a couple of the episodes and kind of just honestly do like a season recap of Euphoria. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Euphoria is one of those shows that I never thought I would watch. Although I have a pretty like wide range in like the things that I consume, as far as TV shows, documentaries, reality TV, all that type of stuff. I'm pretty broad with that. But Euphoria is just a different type of show, and it was just like nothing I've ever seen before. It was like Degrassi on steroids. So I'll be very honest. Season 1, it took me a little bit to get through it. It was just one of those shows where I watched the first episode and I had to take a step back and be like, okay, is this the show for me? Like, is this something that I can and should be consuming? Is it healthy for my is it good for my mental health? Because Euphoria, although the acting is great, the storytelling is great, some of the content is very triggering for multiple reasons. So I think I watched the first episode and I probably didn't revisit it for like 2-3 weeks. I just took a break and then I gave it 2 or 3 weeks and then I started back watching it and then I finished it and I enjoyed it. It was just a very heavy show. Season 2, on the other hand, I have to say, not that season 2 is just a walk in the park. You know, season 2, it's had its moments, but I will say that it's easier to digest than season 1. One of my friends was saying, she said it perfectly. She was like, season 1 had a lot of like shock value. It just seems like they did a lot for shock value, honestly. For the audience, it was a brand new show, super different. So it definitely seems like that's the case. Season 2, again, it's had heavy moments, but it has been easier for me to digest as a viewer. You guys let me know what you guys think. If y'all feel the same way, it was just me. But I will say overall, I have been enjoying season 2. So again, this is gonna be a quick, like overall, excuse me, overall like quick review of just season 2 as a whole. I had no idea this season was only gonna be 8 episodes. I just kept watching each week. Also, I was traveling. I don't know. So here we are. We're gonna talk about it. So let's see. I'm gonna start with the most aggravating people. So we're gonna talk about Nate, Maddie, and Cassie. Wow. I mean, wow. Where do I begin? We need to really, the congregation, we need to pray for Cassie. I'm gonna be honest, she is one of the most annoying people on the show for me. I know she's the actress, you're doing phenomenal, because I don't like you, you get on my fucking nerves. But I try, when I'm watching it, as much as I want to strangle Cassie, I have to I try to find some sympathy for her. Because it's sad. Her character just wants love. She just is so desperate for what she deems as love that she's willing to do anything and everything, including stab her best friend in the back. I know Maddie is no angel, but she did not deserve what Cassie and Nate have done to her. First of all, like she said, Nate was a piece of work. Like, she went through so much shit with Nate, and then to end their relationship, right? Which she ended it. And then for him to go and screw her best friend, and then for her best friend, Cassie, to go along with it, I just feel like, bitch, you need help. And Cassie needs help. And I don't mean that to be demeaning, because shit, we all need help, bitch, okay? I'm an advocate for mental health and a therapist, okay? But she needs help. She needs a therapist and she needs some medication. And again, I'm not saying that to be nasty. The girl needs it because something is not right with Cassie. She is not okay. She's very much so unhinged. She's had several moments throughout this season where I wanted to jump through the screen and just strangle her. And poor Maddie. Poor Maddie. You know what? I really wanted Maddie to whoop that ass, like whoop that trick, get it, whoop that trick, whoop that trick. Like, I was really hoping that Maddie would have gotten one good just something, or slapped her across. Cassie needs her ass beat. She needs one good backhand, and not from a man. I don't, advocate violence really, but sometimes you need a good ass whooping. And I feel like Maddie really needed to just. So I hate that we didn't get that scene, but I'll revisit them again in a little bit when I discuss this past episode, which was what, episode 6 or 7? One of those, I guess 7. The play, Lexi's play. We gonna get into Lexi. We gonna get into Lexi. But yeah, Nate, Maddie, Cassie. A crazy situation. I feel bad for Maddie. Screw Nate, screw Cassie. Cassie is just desperate for love. She's just like stupid. Like, she's just irrational. And can we get on? Listen, I sympathize because Cassie obviously had a rough upbringing. She's got a fucking drunk for a mother. Her father walked out and left them and abandoned them. So it's a recipe for disaster. You know what I mean? Like, she's definitely a product of her environment. But when that episode, when she, once it was revealed that she was sleeping with Nate, and when she packed her bags and left her house and the mom just looked at her, like knowing where she was going, I'm like, bitch, you're in high school. Like, what is going on? Like, why is this mother allowing her teenage daughter to go stay with some boy? And then Nate's mom. I feel like these kids were fucking doomed. Like, besides Rue, I feel like these other parents are just fucking trash, and the kids were just doomed from the start. Because why is Nate's mom letting some high school chick shack up with her fucking high school son in their family home? Child, I guess it's TV, because kids, this is not real life. All right, so next we're gonna talk about Rue, Jules, and Elliot. Now, before the intervention, I was definitely, I don't know. I kind of, now that we're near the end of the season, looking back, I do kind of miss the Jules, Elliot, and Rue situation, because I actually was growing to like Elliot. He was a new character introduced to us season 2. He was very intriguing. I thought he was kind of cute. I didn't really understand his sexuality. Like, he was aware that Jules was trans. I don't know. He seemed open. That's cool for them. But yeah, I liked Elliot. Now, Jules, let me get on Jules. Jules gets on my nerves. And I really haven't liked Jules since season 1. I still didn't forgive her for ditching Rue like that in the finale of season 1. I'm still not effing with Jules. Jules plays too many freaking mind games with me, because one minute you want to abandon Rue, then the next minute she gets with you, or stays with you, I guess. They never broke up, I guess. I don't know. And then it's like, but then you're trying to act like you're jealous and like, oh, who's this guy and who is this and da-da-da-da, who's Elliot, and why does Elliot want to be your friend? How'd you guys meet? And then your bitch ass gonna turn around and fucking have a crush on Elliot and then kiss him. Now, I know in this thing called life, you cannot help who you're attracted to. I understand that. But bitch, you got some nerve. Don't be questioning my girl Rue when you over here lusting over Elliot, baby girl. You playing games and taking a shower and coming out with a towel. And, oh, you got a towel? You got a towel? Bitch, sit your ass down somewhere. She's just so She's so And then the episode when they but when they steal the liquor, bitch, liquor, beer, whatever it was, and she was like, oh, Rue, don't do this. Bitch, why are you enabling her then? If you don't want her to do drugs and alcohol, then don't drink around her. It's not like she's some recovering addict who's been clean for 5 years. That's different, because I know there are certain alcoholics who are, well into their sobriety, where they're comfortable, being around people drinking and stuff. But that takes years. That takes years and dedication. And Rue is nowhere near there, baby. So Jules gets on my nerves. If y'all can't tell, I don't really care for Jules. I just tolerate her barely a little bit. But she got a point for me. I gave her some kudos because she did, what's the word I'm looking for? She formed the intervention. Once Elliot told Jules that Rue was on drugs, she did relapse. She been getting high for real. She been on the drugs. Once Elliot told Jules that, Jules did the responsible thing in going to Rue's mom, knowing that Rue would probably never forgive her for this. That was a sacrifice that she made for the betterment of Rue. If that's even a word, I feel like I just made up a word, whatever. So I will give her kudos, because I'm sure that was a sacrifice. She knew that Rue was not going to forgive her. So I give her kudos for taking one for the team and doing that in order for the benefit of Rue, right? In her life and her well-being, because Rue was, and since we talk about it, let me just say this. Zendaya deserves all the awards. Like, all of them. Oscar, Emmy, this, that, Golden Globe, whatever the fuck it is, give it to her, because her portraying a drug addict, even season 1, there was a couple serious, intense moments, and I was blown away by her performance then. But this was the episode, oh my gosh, 4 or 5, whatever, you guys know. Episode 5, oh my gosh, that episode was so intense. I was just like, I need a break. Like, I while watching it, and I watched it with a friend, which I'm so thankful I did, just to have someone there to kind of share like an interaction with, or like just react to it together, because it was such an intense episode, and what was being portrayed was so intense. Oh my gosh, Zendaya, the actress that plays her mom, Storm Reed, who plays her sister G, like, they did an amazing, phenomenal job. I know this is a TV show, but this is someone's story. This is a lot of people's stories. Like, addiction is such a difficult thing to deal with. Not only the person who is actually addicted to said substance, but loved ones, people's relatives, family members, partners, whoever it is. It is such a hard thing. It's really a disease. It really, really is a disease. And I really want us to try to eliminate the stigma behind it. It's so sad. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It truly is a disease. And someone say a mental illness as well. But Zendaya, it was some gut-wrenching moments, and she portrayed it, oh my gosh, so beautifully. Episode 5 and 6, because in episode 6, when she was recovering, and the scene when she was trying to unwrap the candy, the wrapper on the piece of fucking the Jolly Rancher, she was so weak, right? So weak from trying to recover and get the drugs out of her system and all that. I forget the term, what that phase is called, but whatever. She was so weak from that process. She couldn't even And when the mom was watching her and like didn't help because she wanted her to do it on her own, I almost cried. It was so much. And Gia, poor Gia, I'm just like, y'all gotta show Gia some attention. And that is something that I hope people realize. Whether you have a loved one who is sick from an illness, or they're sick from addiction, or they're dealing with a severe mental illness, whatever that looks like, it's important to not lose sight on the other people living in the home, right? Especially if there's a sibling. You know, Rue has basically had all of the attention, the family's attention, for the last 2-3 years, however long it's been. I don't really know in real time what that looks like on the show, but 2-3 years, she's had pretty much all the attention. And poor Gia has just been left out to dry. And it's like, Gia. Anyway, that was a lot, you guys. So now we're gonna get on to some more effery. Cal, Nate, and his effed up family. Let me say, ciao. You know, as much as we dislike Nate, we have to like sympathize a little bit because his parents really fucked him up. His parents effed him and his other brother up, like bad. And it's sad. Like, it's sad when you see situations like that and you're like, damn, someone was just like basically doomed. Like, these were your parents. Oh, you were fucking doomed. Or this was your environment, or this is what you know what I mean? It's really sad. Like, sometimes the cards that people get dealt with in life. And it's like, it's so crazy how, you know, we all go through life, we all get older, we grow into these people, and it's like, sometimes we have behaviors that are good or bad, and it's like, where does it stem from? Where does it come from? Boom! That's where it come from. Because when Nate's mom was like, you know, when you were younger, you were so sweet and thoughtful and caring and this, that, and the third. And when you turned 8 or 9, it's like, boom, switch, like a light switch changed. And she's like, she didn't understand why. She talked to the dad about it. Fuck ass Cal. She wanted to take Nate to therapy, but Cal said no. Like, it's just insane. And it goes to show you, parents, see, I mean, this is why I know what type of husband I want and I'm praying for. Like, if I'm noticing shit with my child and it's not right, and I feel like compelled to take them to see a doctor or go to therapy, we're fucking doing that. Because look, had they taken his ass to fucking therapy, he probably wouldn't be the piece of shit that he is today. See, moms be knowing. But no, anti-therapy, right? And now look at Nate. But anyway, and that mom, she ain't no angel, because I feel like she knew. I feel like over the years, she knew that her husband something was off with him and was suspect, living double life. I don't know. Now, I don't know if she knew everything, but she knew a little something. That I know. that I know. So Cal, so we get the episode, right, where Cal is like a flashback to his younger years, and we see he was in high school. He was cute. He was a jock. He had his best friend named Derek. He was a little cutie. And they low-key had feelings for each other. They liked each other. Now, they both had girlfriends, both had sex with their girlfriends, you know, did their own thing, but they had some type of attraction and like love for each other. And it's sad. It is sad that honestly, only like the last 5 minutes, America, the world has been open to the gay community. And it's like, up until a few minutes ago, you know, you were shunned for being gay. It's like, we're just now becoming accepting of that. So there's a lot of people who had to suppress those thoughts and feelings, and Cal was one of them. But the thing with that is, it's not fair when you do that. You suppress those thoughts and feelings for whatever reason, and then you go on with life and you marry and have a children. It's just not fair to do that not only to yourself, but to someone else. But anyway, Cal had a fucking epiphany. And when he came home to that house pissed drunk and let all his tea out, child, he said, I like to fuck men. I like to fuck trans. I like to fuck. That's what he said. Oh my God, that scene, I know it was serious, but I could not help but like chuckle a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's kind of weird, but I also was like, a part of me was a little happy that Cal finally got that off his chest. I mean, he did it in a fucked up way, don't get it twisted. He told his family the truth and was like, bye, fuck y'all, I'm out of here, deuces, pissed on the ground and left. So he did it in a real effed up way, but part of me was like, damn, I'm happy that he finally let the tea out the bag, because but his poor children, like, I don't know. And I need us to know, was Nate molested or touched inappropriately as a kid? Because I really want to know. I want to know in general, but I'm curious now, because the mom said what she said about him changing around 8 or 9 years old. I want to know, did something happen to him? That there was a switch? Did he hit puberty? Did he find the dad's tapes, sex tapes? And what led him to switch? And maybe they covered it in season 1 and I forgot. So if so, let me know in the comment section. But we gonna pray. We gonna pray for their family. Now on to something more light. Fez and Lexi. Oh my God, Fez. I love Fez. I love Fez. He's so sweet. Now let me just jump to episode 7. Let me tell y'all right now. Euphoria people. If y'all do something to my boy Fez, we fighting. We gonna sign petitions. We gonna cause a scene on social media. You know, this young generation, we good for signing some fucking petition. We gonna raise hell. Y'all better not fucking touch Fez. Y'all better not. And I mean that. Like, honestly, I will cry tears if they fucking hurt Fez, if they kill him. Now, if they hurt him, I'll be able to live. But if they kill him off the show, now I don't know. But the vibes we were getting on episode 7, them vibes were not feeling good. Okay. It was not feeling good. Like, we don't even know if our boy made it to Lexi's play. He got all dressed up. He got a suit. He was gonna put on a tie. I think he ditched the tie. He had flowers. Y'all better not hurt Fez. I swear, bro. But Fez and Lexi, I really like the interactions they've been having this season. Very cute, very just innocent, something just lighthearted. On such a heavy show, we need something lighthearted, right? And I like Fez. I like Lexi. I like their conversations. I just like their bonding moments. Very cute. I like it. So on to episode 7. We're almost done, y'all. Lexi's play. All right, bitch. Where y'all get this money? Euphoria High School. How y'all putting on these Broadway productions with a high school budget? What's the tea? Now, when I was in high school, now I was part of the Peachtree Ridge dance department. Now, we put on some good shows. Don't get it twisted. We had some good little props. We put on some great shows. I ain't gonna hold you. But that shit was some Broadway shit. So I don't know where the budget is at Euphoria High. But Lexi and her team did the damn thing. The play was phenomenal. What is it called? Our People, Our Town, Our something. I don't know. But all of Lexi's hard work has paid off, honey. So the tea is the play. The play was about everybody. Yo, Lexi done sprayed everybody's fucking tea. Everybody. Her mama, her daddy, her sister, Rue, everybody. Cassie's her sister. Nate, Maddie, all of them. Even Kat, everybody. But I'm trying to think of what was like the more like memorable. So much. The play really covered a lot. You know, I keep forgetting that Rue and Lexi were really, really, really close years ago. So it was really nice seeing those flashback moments and just Lexi, honestly, Lexi being able to express herself, because Lexi's character, she's like a very quiet person. It's like she's present, but she's not present. It's like she's there, but she's not there. So she's there in the cut, always observing everything. She has an opinion, but she never really is vocal about stuff. She just sits and observes, and it's not always healthy for her either. And it's almost like she gets lost kind of in the background a lot. So this play, it was really good to really dive into her perspective on the things that she has endured and witnessed over the years. Again, with her own home life, you know, her father leaving them, her mom becoming a drunk, Cassie's psycho ass, and you know, Cassie developing and being sexualized while Lexi had more of a petite figure, really small boobs. You know, it was really, I really enjoyed seeing things from Lexi's point of view, and then also her being vocal about it. Again, her family life, her friendship with Rue and how that fell off, and you know, how she was complicit. I feel like I'm messing up that word. How she low-key enabled, she was an enabler when it came to Rue and her drug use. And we got to see a flashback of the early years of Rue's drug use after her father died, and just, oh my gosh. But listen, Lexi did not come to play. When it came to Maddie, Nate, and Cassie, oh, she held nothing back. She held nothing back, not a damn thing. She blasted her sister. She blasted Nate. I mean, Maddie got off pretty easy. It was interesting seeing like Maddie's childhood and like the fact that, little boy, come down. Maddie's childhood and the fact that like, at one point, you know, her home life got really bad. Her parents were arguing, fighting. She had to stay with Lexi and them, all of that. It was really sad, that scene where, when Lexi was trying to confront, not Lexi, what am I saying? When Maddie was trying to confront Cassie and was crying, like, how could you do this to me? You were my best friend. I would never do this to you. Like, oh, so sad. I really wanted her to beat her ass, but, you know, it was a really emotional moment. It was just a lot. It was just a fucking lot. And then in the play, now I don't understand how Lexi, I will say this, writers make it make sense. I don't understand how Lexi knew about Nate's questionable sexuality. The part in the play where she was like making fun of him possibly being gay. And I don't know. I just don't know how she knew that. Is it that obvious to everyone else? I don't know. That was questionable. Was it funny? Yes. But it was questionable, and it's not funny because someone's getting outed. It's not funny because of that. It was just funny how they did it in the play. And just, again, Nate, y'all know. If y'all watch the show, y'all know. So I don't want anybody to misconstrue what I was just saying. But yeah, man, that was my crash overview of season 2 of Euphoria. I probably left a couple things out, but it's okay. This was a quick review of the whole season thus far. I will review the finale. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.